Hi guys. So in one of my previous posts, I asked you all if you knew what GMC meant with regards to chapter development. Now, GMC can be applied to character development, plot development, story development, world development, as well as chapter development. It is one of the most useful tools that was ever imparted upon me, and I'm here to explain what it is to you, okay? So GMC means goal, motivation, conflict. Goal, motivation, and conflict. I'm going to break these down for you, okay? It is well worth listening if you are a writer or you're interested in storytelling, okay? So for goal, what specific, actionable goal does each of the characters want as they walk into each scene? Okay, a goal is something that is measurable and the reader knows if the character wants to achieve it or not. Okay, goals usually have a deadline, and it could be something as simple as like, I want to go to the store and buy a bag of chips before it closes, right? It could be simple, it can be complex. A goal is still a goal as long as it's measurable, actionable, and the character has a reason for wanting to get it, right? Okay, motivation. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? Motivation is the why. Why does each character want to achieve their goals? And what happens if they don't? Okay, so motivation comes from backstory, and it is where the readers get to understand why the character is doing everything they're doing, right? The reason why they act this way or do these things, or, you know, the reason why. And a powerfully motivated character is absolutely everything. I mean, a perfect example of a highly motivated character, just off the top of my head, is Loki from Marvel. Okay, so motivation is the why. The why they do the things they do, the why they, you know, the why they want to achieve each goal. Okay, conflict. Conflict is all the stuff that stops the character from getting their goal or achieving their goal. It could be something physical, external conflict, like a broken bridge. External conflict could also be someone is trying to stop them. Anything that is external to them is considered external conflict, right? It could be physical, it could be psychological, by another person, I mean. So like physical would be a broken bridge, okay? Or it can be a mental conflict. Like, so an internal conflict, it could be something like a fear of heights, a fear of, it just come up to the top of my head, a fear of, you know, thalassophobia. You know, it could be a fear of interacting with other people, a fear of stepping outside their house. But it could be a fear of spiders, you know, like it could be anything. It's something internal conflict, something stopping themselves stopping themselves. External conflict is anything outside their being that is challenging or stopping them from achieving their goal. Okay, they could have missed the bus. They could, you know, there could be a typhoon. There could be, you know, a person that trips them up or trips them over as they're walking down the street on their way to, like the previous example, to go to the store to buy the bag of chips before the store closes, you know, like it could be anything. Okay, so goal, motivation, and conflict. 3 extremely useful tools, or one extremely useful tool in 3 parts that you can apply to your storytelling methods or your storytelling toolkit. All right, any questions? Ask away.